Hello everyone, it's your girl Queen Gemini, and I'm here to do a short video about sage. I had a lot of questions about sage. I actually sell sage, and I just wanted to come and do a short video on how to properly use sage and how to cleanse your home and also smudge yourself. So there are all type of different brands, not brands, but all different type of sages. And some of my favorites that I actually sell is the blue. I call it my Blue Kush Sage. There you go. And then we have the famous white sage. And then I also have white sage in a torch, which is already burning. And this is, like I said, white sage and a torch. And all you have to do is just light the end of the sage. Not the part that you hold, but the end of the sage. And how do you go about cleansing self with sage, basically smudging self, is that you want to start from the top of your body, so the head area, you know, and you want to work your way down just like as if you were in the shower. So you want to make sure that you sage your arms, you know, face, chest area, legs, and etc. But that's how you remove negative energies and, you know, toxic energies off of yourself. Say, for instance, you were at work and you had a bad day and you come home, you know, and sometimes we come home and it's because, you know, energy is what it is. But sometimes we come home and we still holding some of that, you know, that toxicness from the job, and you want to get it off of you. So, you know, first thing is what you do is you shower or you bath, bathe. And then you want to take your sage when you get out, and you just want to just go all over your body, you know, from the top of your head down to the bottom of your feet. And that is removing like the energy and the feel and the, you know, the negativeness of the job off of you, always. So yes, you could use this to sage when you had a bad day, or even the home. When you're saging your home, you want to always make sure that you open windows and doors. Even when you're saging yourself, you want to make sure that you open windows and doors, crack them, and that's to release any negative energy that is in the home. Say, for instance, someone comes over and they're not having a good day, and they come over, you know, just to talk to you, whatever. It's never a person. It's not always a person's intentions to leave their energy sitting around, but it happens. So you want to make sure that you make sure that you're protecting yourself and your home of that energy. So when that person leaves, you just want to make sure that you sage the area that they were in. And you do that by just making sure that you hit every corner of the home, you know, in the area that they was in. And it helps release any negative energy. Make sure that you, like I said, open windows and doors when doing so. Saging is also good for when you go into, when you like buy a new home and you're moving in, because you never know what energies is left in that home from the person before you. Sometimes we move into homes and we be like, why the hell is it just so here? Or why all of a sudden I'm arguing with my mate all of a sudden? Or why is my kids acting the way they're acting? It's because you don't know what the hell was just in that home. They left behind some type of energy. So you want to make sure that you remove that energy. It's just like blessing the home. So you want to hit every room in the house. You want to hit, you know, the kids' rooms, your room, bathrooms, upstairs, downstairs. I don't care how creepy they is, but you want to make sure that you hit every room in the house, and you make sure that you open the windows and the doors when you do this, so you can release any energy. Now, I'm going to speak about this is because I don't hear a lot of people actually say this, but after you do this, you always want to make sure that you install some type of energy back into the home. And of course, you want it to be positive energy. Of course, you want it to be something, you know, good. So what I do is I always make sure that I either light incense, which these are Gemini incense, of course, because I'm a Gemini, or you light a candle. Walmart, 333, angel number. But anyways, yeah, so you want to always make sure that you light something back into the atmosphere because you done removed all the energies. So you have to put some type of energy back into the home, of course. So like I said, incense or candles. And just to let you guys know, so I like, for instance, I sell the blue sage, which attracts abundance and money. Sometimes I don't have them and people be like, well, I want the blue sage. Okay, you want the blue sage, but I don't have it. So what can you do? Light a white sage, and then you light a green candle to go along with it. Because guess what? Green candles represent also money in abundance. You can attract money with this as well. And this goes into knowing like your candles and the colors and the magic work of that. Because like I said, at the end of the day, it's energy. So it goes off of the tools that you're using. So if you have a green candle and you have a white sage, you could do the same thing just as with the blue sage, blue kush sage, attract money in abundance. So it's all about the stuff that you use. But we're going to talk about cleansing because I never hear nobody talk about this as well. So say, for instance, you go somewhere, you purchase some sage. And you don't know where this sage is coming from. You know, I don't care if you even purchase it from me. You always want to make sure that you're cleansing your sage. Sage is, you know, the sage, when you light it, it's energy. You know what I'm saying? So you're basically putting into the atmosphere what you want. So, yes, you can cleanse your sage. What you do is you use Florida water. I hope you guys can see that. And then you also use sea salt. Sea salt you can purchase from any of your local grocery stores. But yes, so you take these two things and you put it in a spray bottle, something like this. And then you make sure that you spray onto your sage, is because guess what? What if the person that made your sage was having a bad day that day, and the intentions that they're putting into that sage is their energy, and then you bring it back into your home and you light it, and now you done released all this negative energy into your home and you don't know why. Yes, okay. So you make sure that you cleanse your sage. This is why it's important to know where you're getting your sage from. And I mean, do you? But for the life of me, I would never go into Spencer's and I would never go into Five and Below and purchase sage. That's just me. A place that you could go if you live in my hometown, which is Akron, Ohio, there is a place called Dragon Mantle on Kenmore Boulevard. If you don't want to come to me, you could definitely go there and get your things, because I'm about people learning their spirituality and having an understanding of it. I'm not all about me, you know, gaining. I do want to gain, don't get it twisted. But if you want to learn and you're not comfortable with coming to me, definitely Kenmore Boulevard, Dragon Mantle. But yes, so you always want to make sure that you're cleansing the things that you use. This even goes for the candles. So when you're lighting a candle and you're using it with your sage, what you want to do is make sure that you peel off any stickers or anything that comes on the candles. You know, you want to make sure that you cleanse the outside of it. So you want to get a cloth or a paper towel, and then you make sure that you spray it with the Florida water and the sea salt. So you want to spray around the outer side of the candle, and you ask that any intentions that was put into this candle when being made to be removed. You know, so you want to remove the intentions that was put in, and then you put your own intentions in. You could go even as far as curving into the inside of the candle of what you want to bring. So if it's money, you write money on the inside, and then you light it after you didn't lit your sage. And this will help attract abundance and money. So let me tell you this. So a lot of people think that, oh, I'm going to buy this sage and I'm going to light it and I'm going to get this. I'm going to light this candle and I'm going to get this. It don't work like that. When have you ever in your life, for one, said a prayer and things just come without you putting in some type of work, or lit a candle or made a wish like on a birthday cake or any of that, and you didn't have to put no work into it? Work without faith is dead, and faith without work is dead. So at the end of the day, you have to have the faith, and you also have to always go in and put that work. What this does is be able to put it into the atmosphere, into the universe, so your spirit guides can work with you on what you are doing down here in the physical realm. So if I'm praying for a home, just like I prayed for the home that I'm in, I prayed every single day for this home, you know, and then I went out and I did the work. And they opened up doors and they put the right people in my path. So at the end of the day, you have to have faith, but you also have to put in the work. So do not believe that you're going to light some sage or light a candle and things are going to magically appear for you. That's not how this works. It's never worked like that. Even when you pray to God, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you're being logical at the same time. So yes, that was just me touching on how to sage smudge self and also how to sage homes. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe while you're here, guys. I will be uploading more videos very soon. Thanks for watching. Always.